team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Ready. Warriors 70. Here we go, set. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdowns, Detroit. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Loose past the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 13-all is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
On first down, Dart. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, here's Gibbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
19 tight.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jackson Dart. Touchdown, Lions. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will go up by 7.
Vikings 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Vikings take over first and 10. They're on 2-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. The return is Williams. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 31.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now Dart. That one out wide to Gibbs. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going Gonna set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great...
And he's in! Tyreek Hill! Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Let's see what Murray has planned on this two-point attempt.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he is into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful.
22.
Beautifully designed and executed zone read. That defensive end, he is caught in a bind. Does he take the running back or does he take the quarterback? In this case, he goes down hard on the handoff. Simple pull read. Quarterback keeps it around the edge. Easy two.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's not enough.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He gets free to the 20. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. On 1st and 10, it's Genty. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3. Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Murray from his own end zone. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Murray. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's caught. connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Gentile. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second down, Murray. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
3rd and goal. Murray taking off. He'll try to get there.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
Murray throwing on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Room past the 20, and they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now Gentile. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw is Murray. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. That is intercepted. Into space. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
A big play by the big fella, and Mike, we love it. Anytime any of the big guys up front get their hands on the ball.
He will do it himself. He's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and That's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
They keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Right now, that is on the 6-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up.
You're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
4th down. Here's Murray. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings
Throwing again, in trouble, and down he goes.
loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Murray now on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Going right back to Samuel, he's got it again. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Lions all their 1st time out as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Picked by the all-pro safety, Kirby Joseph. And his offense is going to be